Hi, I've done some research into marketing planning systems. Let me show you what I found. Our research suggests that marketing planning systems should set clear goals, describe your situation, choose a clear and unique proposition, set a differentiated strategy, and that of course includes your target market and a compelling unique selling proposition, choose promotional tactics, set an action plan, detail the resources and financials that kind of flow from that, and should really allow you to consider using a framework, using data, and using consultants or facilitators. So these are good headings for marketing plan, but that isn't what I was looking for. I'm looking for marketing planning systems. So let me show you what I found, and then I want to tighten it up a bit and show you what I think should be in marketing planning systems. So the first article we found for marketing planning systems was from Zimworks. It's a pretty thin page, and if I was after marketing planning systems, I'd be disappointed. But I might be tempted to inquire about their workshops. No pricing included, so really not much to share with you for the moment. Next was Wikipedia. Now, this is really on marketing plan rather than marketing planning systems, which is what I was looking for. But it's Wikipedia, so they rank for everything. I also think it's describing an academic framework and not a really actionable one. I get why you need to know your situation, but analysis of your situation and your competition is interesting background reading that can't be ignored, but it's not a plan. A plan describes what you're going to do, not where you're stuck at the moment. So again, I think it's not helpful in understanding marketing planning systems. Now we're getting somewhere. This is from CCNC Group. Anyhow, that's what that's what CAN-DC is, C&C UK. So now we're getting somewhere. This is narrow in two regards. The market is specifically pharmaceutical and the scope is branding, not demand or sales or channel readiness, all of which I think matter in most B2B contexts. And if you're listening to this blog, then you're probably a B2B person like I am. That's why you're listening to it. And so that stuff matters. But despite that narrowness, that doesn't mean that this article isn't super relevant. It looks like their narrowness has allowed them to create some very specific functionality and use their experience and their expertise well. So firstly, if you're in pharmaceuticals, I'd say go check this out. I'll include links in the show notes. But even if you're not, have a look at it. I think it's a good example of a marketing planning system. In this case, it's one rather than a review of multiple marketing planning systems. But for all that, have a look. It's good stuff. Then we moved on to another narrow description, and I was kind of hopeful based on the last one that the narrowness might serve me well. But the narrowness is an example about an approach to marketing. Frankly, it's a 30-year-old view about, maybe even 40-year-old view on why a marketing orientation is a good idea, and it's written by somebody who looks like they've never written a marketing plan in their life, and they've certainly never stuck around to see it through to execution. I'm not against academics. I often make fairly negative comments about academic pieces. I'm absolutely not. But please God, use your depth of research to share new insights, not to trot out 40-year-old ideas that you frankly read about and I could have read about and probably did 40 years ago. Please use your expertise well. And this didn't. This was the most shared article, that's why it got up. BuzzSumo told us it had been shared about 130 times on Facebook, so that's pretty good. And it's a pretty high-level insight into setting goals and building plans. Again, it's not really much on marketing planning systems. I guess that's why we're looking at them today, because there's not a lot of content. So overall, there are a couple of different approaches that you can take to planning, but they all largely centre around having a clear goal and having clear strategy to effect that goal. Largely, these sources have argued we need to set clear goals, describe your situation comprehensively, choose a clear and unique proposition, set a differentiated strategy, choose promotional tactics, set an action plan, detail the resources and financials, and that we should consider using a framework that leads our thinking, using data if it exists, and using facilitated workshops or one-on-one coaching if we can. So I could go on for hours about marketing plans and what needs to be in them, But that isn't what I was looking for today. I'm looking specifically for marketing planning systems. So let me tighten that up a bit and offer a view about what's needed in good marketing planning systems. Marketing planning systems should begin with the goals. What are you trying to achieve? They should force you to use a logical framework for thinking, and this is where I have a very strong view, not just offer headings. So if this, then that. And they should be confronting. They should make it easy for you to collaborate. They should be buyer-centric. Fundamentally, what problem are you trying to solve and for whom? They should set a strategy for the market, the channel, product and competition, stress test your numbers, inputs as well as outputs, shape your tactics, not just ask you to list them. That is, they should shape your tactics, influence your choice of tactics, and allow do-it-yourself instructor-led or consultant-led delivery. Well, you already know that your funnel plan is a marketing planning system. It's designed specifically for B2B, and so that's shaped it a little bit, but it encourages you to follow the bouncing ball on good logic, proven logic, to answer each of about 18 tough strategic questions, and gives you a lot of guidance to do that. Then it lets you measure what's actually going on, and then it gives you coaching to optimize it. If you don't already have a funnel plan, just get one, they're free. Go to funnelplan.com, you can take a free one there. You can use the paid upgrades, but frankly, if you want to start with a free one, that's fine. Upgrade later, that's also fine. Again, funnelplan.com, here's the URL. Hey, I've got lots more lined up for next week. Until then, may your funnel be full and always flowing. Our thanks this week to Kim Nguyen for her research. She's an intern with us. Thanks, Kim. Our contributors from Zimworks, Wikipedia, CCNC Group, Meredith College on Journal Extension, and My Lead System Pro. Thanks, Lanacia, Rachel. Thanks, Annika Dobby, for your amazing production. My name's Hugh McFarlane, and it was my absolute pleasure to script and present this week's show.